Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the 959. I'm Jeffrey Gitomer. You may know me as the author of the Little Gold Book of Yes Attitude, which has sold more than 300,000 copies in its lifetime, and I'm impressed with it. A cup I got from my wife. Totally cool. In the meantime, it is a day to celebrate yourself. And that's what we're going to do today in our family. They're sold out tickets at the Charleston Aquarium. But it turns out if you buy a membership, you can just walk right in. I tried that with Rebecca 30 years ago in New York City. There was a Frank Lloyd Wright exhibit. She was 16. I invited her up to New York City for the day and said, hey, let's go to the Frank Lloyd Wright. She was all excited about it, but the line was like around the block. It turns out, though, if you walk into the membership desk, you can sign up for an annual membership, contribute to the arts, and there's no line. I'm amazed that nobody did it. We were the only ones at the membership desk. Interestingly, I'm still a member of MoMA. So I've been a contributing member now for 30 years. So we're now going to be a contributing member of the aquarium. And they have this amazing sea turtle infirmary hospital underneath the aquarium. We're going to visit that as well. And then flying back to Charlotte, taking Isabel, Gabrielle's friend, and Gabrielle, and we're all going to fly in row 11 back to the city. It's going to be a great day. I'm investing time in my family. I'm investing time in myself. I'll learn a little bit at the aquarium. I'll read a little bit today. I'll put together a few ideas that I have that I've been documenting, but whirring around in my head. And now it's a matter of everybody deciding what they want to do for themselves and what you want to do for yourself. What are you going to do? Well, master plan coming up for what's going to happen in the Insiders Club. It's really going to be cool. And talking to a few friends today, talking to a few friends yesterday, talking with the great Nikita Koloff this morning. You should Google him if you have not. One of my best friends in the world and just such a nice human being. And so I'm challenging you this morning that you can either spend time or invest time. Oh, what do you mean? Well, if you watch a television show, you're spending time. If you're reading a book, you're investing time in yourself. It's a very subtle difference, but the difference can be all the difference in the world to you if you invest your time. Building a relationship with a customer, investing time. Reading a book, investing time. Talking to someone about making your game plan for the rest of 2021, investing your time. It's amazing to me. I'm not saying you have to invest 100% of your time, but I am saying if you go to see a 2-hour ball game, then read a book for 2 hours. It's not that hard to do. Correct? And wherever you are in the world, this is time to be a little kinder because kindness is free. We're in a masked world. We're in a locked down world. We're in a businesses closed world. It's still a pretty screwed up world. And I'm giving you the opportunity to take advantage of this to learn a little bit more kindness. I know I have. I'm giving the elevator to somebody else. I'm holding the door for somebody else. I've been crazy, but good. I'm reading more, also good. I'm thinking more, I'm writing more, and you need to do exactly the same thing. If you're not taking this time for yourself, you're wasting it. It's a matter of being selfless or selfish. Selfless, you're giving all your time away to somebody else. Selfish, you're keeping your time for yourself. And I maintained in a seminar yesterday, in order for you to be your best for other people, you have to be the best you can be for yourself first. And that requires some selfish time, some reading time, some writing time, some thinking time, some creating time. This is your time to prepare to be your best for tomorrow. Now, maybe you think, well, tomorrow's Sunday, I still have plenty of time. No. You invest a little bit of time every day. Like I've invested this time in you. I invest my 9:59 time in you. I give lessons, but don't you think I learn at the same time? Don't you think I reinforce my own philosophy and my own strategies at the same time? This is not selfless time. It's also selfish time. And people are so nice back. It's unbelievable the feedback that I've received over the course of last year. Then the question is, what do you do with it? How many of you are going to go live? You made that commitment to go live and you haven't done it yet. What the heck? Now is the time for you. Now is the time for you to remove whatever barriers, burdens you have in front of you and say, you know what? I'm going to take the time for me. When you do that, all is well. I'm going to say hello to a bunch of people this morning, and then I'm going to get ready to roll. Cynthia Manning was first. Boom, 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 boom. Invest in life extending time. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Great morning to you, sir. Self-discipline is self-management. You can say and do things to yourself that no sales manager can ever do. You can literally bet your life on this. If you don't manage yourself, somebody else will, and not do as good a job. You will spend the rest of your life working for them and not for yourself. Decide what you want to do and do it. Elmer Letterman, an independent insurance salesperson who became known as one of the 12 best salespeople of his time. Boom. Look it up. This is really good, Joe. I'm going to save it, and you can't stop me. Elmer Letterman, way ahead of his time. Way, way, way ahead of his time. I should really contact his children and do an interview with them about their dad. It's on my list. I just haven't reached out to do it yet. We'll see. It's not the situation itself that's causing you to be unhappy or feel unsuccessful. It's really the thoughts you have about the situation that counts. Whoa. It's what you choose to focus on that fuels your emotion and defines your reality that matters. Steve Rizzo, the great Steve Rizzo, my good buddy, Steve Rizzo. Why don't I send this to him and make his day? Hi, Jen. It's so cool. People quote other people, and then I send it to them. It makes them feel great. This is going to Rizzo. Rizzo, my literally lifelong friend. And we'll see how it flies. We'll see how Riz likes it. There it goes, Rizzo. And boom. Maybe he's on here and I haven't seen him yet. Good morning. Humor is by far the most significant activity of the human brain. It is Edward de Bono. And by the way, brilliant. If you have not read Serious Creativity, you're missing something. You're missing a big boat. Serious Creativity, Edward de Bono. Serious Creativity. E. Oh no. I think I should create. Oh wow. Just nuts or what? All right. I posted it up so you could get it. Humor is the final lesson in learning a foreign language. It's the deepest thought that you can have, and it leads to laughter. Master humor. It's a science. You can learn it. Hell, good morning. How the hell are you? Practical wisdom is only learned in the school of experience. Precepts and instructions are useful as far as they go, but without the discipline of real life, they remain the nature of theory only. You know what, Joachim? You should have an ebook of the quotes of Samuel Smiles. You should make it a product and give it away to your customers. Just saying. Hey, Dickie. How are you? Hey, Rings. How are you? Phil, what's up? Exactly. Fane. Oh, I like Fane. Fane is like a really cool dude. Look at that picture. The gargoyle at Notre Dame guarding the Eiffel Tower. Come on. Exactly. LA has checked in finally. Green Bay, Wisconsin has checked in. And Pan has checked in. Isn't that cool? Sounds fishy. It will be fishy. Jen, did we buy the membership yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Jen's eating a croissant. And the people are from France. There's a bakery here in Wild Dunes, actually Isle of Palms. And the people are from France, so they know how to put a lot of butter in a roll. Oh, my God. Good weekend. Good weekend to you. People here. The Philippines is here. Dylan's here. Stay hungry, stay foolish. I'm in that group. You almost, when you hear that speech, you almost cry that we've lost such an amazingly brilliant human being because medical science couldn't cure it yet. It will, but it hasn't yet. And Toru gets a couple of shout outs. Cool. And Altmaier, what's going on? Television is chewing gum for the eyes. Frank Lloyd Wright. Oh my God. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. Oh my God, is that brilliant. Frank Lloyd Wright, used as a model for the Fountainhead. I identified with Howard Rourke for years. What have you guys, who have you identified with? What character have you identified with? Just put them in there. Do you really think it's great? Like, I'll tell you, one of the characters that I identified with was Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye. And then, of course, I identified with John Galt. And, of course, I identified with Howard Rourke. Who have you identified with? Put it in the chat. Plenty of time. I'll get down to him and I'll talk to you. You know mine. Howard left. R. Howard. Howard Rourke. Fountainhead. Because he was unyielding, stuck by his guns the entire time, willing to lose everything, did lose everything. Can't wait to see the Insiders Club t-shirt. You know what? It's coming. Sweden has checked in, and the great Louis Yanis has checked in from Palm Springs, California. Are you going to the restaurant at the Ace Hotel? It's actually the Ace Motel in Palm Springs. Go there. Let me know how it is. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Anne. I'm getting younger every day through self-discipline, prayer, and exercise because age is in our minds. Boom. I concur. I totally concur. Here we are, 5 appointments today. Go for it. Happiness is a way of life that is inside you at all times. It helps you get over the tough times. It helps you celebrate the special times. And I wrote that. Happiness is a choice. What is your choice? That was a good one. I'm going to send that to myself. Mark, thank you very kindly for that. Very, very kindly. Unbelievable what people can dig up about me while they're on the show. Are you crazy? So I'm good with that, and I'm greatly appreciative of it. Coachman? Yep, today you can be the best you can be. Peggy, you're exactly correct. Good morning. I have invested more time today in exercise and listening to Earl Nightingale Direct Line number 14 and 15. And listening to Jim Rohn, Best Life Ever, and now getting inspired. Exactly. That's cool. That's totally cool. You're a great guy. Just saying. And that's final. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. And for all of you that are here right now, I'm going to go through who you have identified with. Yep. Risk Forward. Oh, wow. Cool. You know, I put the book away. I put it back. I'll be promoting Risk Forward next week. You learn more, you share. Exactly. Rizzo just texted me, I'm an effing genius. Then what can I say? I'm an effing genius. Cool. Oh, Jeffrey Gittimer, your little gold book of Yes Attitude is what turned me around in 2008. I think maybe it's time for a reread. Cool. Gary, my pleasure. My total pleasure. Charles Coachman. There's people here who talk to each other. Joe, the man who does not value himself cannot value anything or anyone. Ayn Rand. 100% true. Joey, guess what? Joe Soto's coming to the Writers Weekend, and I can't wait to see him. Writers Weekend coming to Wild Dunes. Aren't you? Why? Where's your book? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. The classes are pretty much full, by the way. Is the May class full, Jen?
Not yet, almost.
May class almost full. April class full. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. I'm amazed at all the people that are here. Lewis, sometimes you have to say screw it. It's time to break the mold of my history and create a new path. Woo. Go, Lewis. Go, Lewis. New paths are wonderful. You know, if I had not broken my mold, I broke my mold twice and got out of it in a way that was spectacular. When you go to the next thing, it has a way of working out. It's a struggle, but it has a way of working out. I promise you, for all of you thinking, should I change? All I'm saying. And Malcolm Evans is here. Money is relative. When you need it, just call a relative. Oh my gosh. It's about capturing your selfish time, your attitude time, your reading time, your writing time, and make time work for you. Now is your time. I said that. Damn. I didn't realize how smart I was until I came to this 9:59 show. Pretty cool, though. I like how people shout each other out, too. I don't always show those messages, but there's lots of them. Excuse me. Yep. This is the first time I've watched this. Great stuff. Thank you. My pleasure, Matthew Hunter Rose. Come back. Dr. Wayne Dyer. If you have a choice between being right and being kind, choose kind. Agreed. I agree. I'm so happy to be here. Peggy, we're happy to have you. Gary, Little Gold Book, bingo. Now, Series Creativity, Edward de Bono. Just go buy it and read it. It's a little thick, but I'm telling you, it's amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Now, Ravish, I will get that book today. Also plan to invest my time to prep my work-related certification. I hope you, Ravish. I hope you get it. O'Neill? Yep. Investing in yourself pays the best interest. O'Neill, the Floridian. The former Philadelphian, present full-time Floridian. That makes me happy. Well, I'm dying. There's so many good things along the way, but I'm dying to see who you have chosen to relate to. UK is here. Ron Goodwin is here. Joachim says, hi, cool. With the Turtle Hospital, I'm working on a whale sanctuary project. Oh, cool. Now, you don't know the turtles in Wild Dunes and the Isle of Palms and South Carolina in general are a protected breed. So we're going to go see him today. Simak, nice to see you from London. Exactly. All right. So, Fane. All right. Vale, Oregon, checking in. Boom. Terry Fane checking in. Picture from the top of Notre Dame. A trip 8 years ago with my wife celebrating our anniversary. Love France. I love France too. I totally love France. Jen and I are Francophiles, and Gabrielle is also a Francophile, which is pretty cool. Offer results, not alibis. Napoleon Hill. All right. And Colombia has checked in. Brad has identified with Foghorn Leghorn. Come on, what's better than that? I'm Howard Rourke, the Fountainhead. Identify with John Cleese from Faulty Towers. Couldn't be any better than that. Isn't this cool, Tim?
Oh, yeah.
Invested in a significant amount of time my Friday evening prep for the next 4 weeks. Boom. Ontario, Canada is here. Checking in. Sunny Indiana. Gregory Sneed. Moose. Bullwinkle. Is it Bullwinkle J Moose? I wonder what the J stands for. Bullwinkle something Moose. Hello, Steve. Have a super Sunday. Come on. Who else is identified? My wife and I identify with House Ravenclaw from Harry Potter. Oh, well. I also identify with Al and Rodney Dangerfield from Caddyshack. Cool. Even with that, very difficult for us. Yeah. Italy, way to go, bud. Italy, way to go. Wow, so many people identify with Caddyshack. Another one. Isn't that crazy? Identify with Dr. Farsi Shackley, who cured his cancer from administering X-rays before protection from radiation was known by discovering vitamins. The Mayo Clinic sent him home to die. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Mr. Shackley still lives in the wallets of many people. Invested in an awesome provolone wit last night, Cape Coral food truck. That's cool. It's so cool when those kind of things happens. Cleveland, Mary, welcome. Soar with the Eagles Dare. That's it? Nobody else identifies with somebody? Come on. Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. Boom. That's a brilliant one, by the way. That is a brilliant one. I have to say that while I don't identify with Orison Swett Marden, he's certainly been a lifelong mentor. And I would recommend the same for you. Guys, just brilliant, 100 years ahead of his time. 100 years ahead of his time. So there you go, you guys. Tomorrow's Sunday, and guess what? It is now time to go. Ben Franklin, yep. Portly fellow, had a way with women, always trying something new. That's a good one. That's a really good one. This is Bullwinkle J. Moose, right? Bullwinkle J. Moose. Identify with George Jetson. Well, cool. There you go. Exactly. So, Little Women, cool. Beth, that's cool. Charlie Brown. And we'll end with Greg Sneed, who identifies with Felix the Cat and his bag of tricks. I'm going to challenge you that you better join the Insiders Club, because that's where we're going to be starting next week for some of this live. It might be your time to go there, get registered, invest a few bucks in yourself, and have a healthy time today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life. Now,